welcome to my channel. In this video I will be doing a fun and fall look for you guys. This is going to be a fairly easy set, so relax and enjoy. I already have my tips picked out and I'm going to be using Makartt's base coat to apply the nails. You want to put a base coat on your nails after prepping to make sure that the nails adhere. They're already sized out, so I'm just going to apply some of the base coat to the tip of my nail, like so. Then I'm going to add the tip, and I'm going to cure that for about 30 seconds. I'm going to do that with each nail to make sure that they're cured. I'm going to use my e-file. I just want to shave down the corners of the nail tip so that they're not as blunt. So it's more of a tapered look. When I apply the polygel, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. And I'm going to do that for each nail. All the items that I'm using today, I will list them in the description below. So if you're interested in purchasing these items, you'll be able to find them. As you can see, I have 5 different tips for each nail. I didn't want to do the traditional same shape, so I decided to go with the square tips for the thumb and the pinky, the coffin for the pointer finger and the ring finger, and the stiletto for the middle finger. Now it's time to cut down. I want to keep them a little long. I don't want to go for a short look. I really want you guys to be able to see the full effect. So I'm just going to cut them down a little bit. I'm not going to cut the stiletto because it's already the length that I want it to be, and it's perfect for the rest of the length of the other nails. Now I'm going to use my e-file and I'm going to shave the nail tip to remove that shiny layer, just to make it a little rough so that the polygel and also the base coat can adhere to the nail tip. And you want to do that for each nail. Remember guys, if you're not comfortable with using an e-file, you can always use a hand file. Just be careful to make sure you don't cut yourself. You want to make sure you have all of your tools on hand so that you don't have to go looking for them. It just saves time. Now I'm going to apply another base coat on top of my nail and also the nail tip. This is to make sure that the polygel adheres to your nail. If you want a more temporary look and you want to be able to pop these off after you're finished, then you may want to use a peel off base coat. You'll see me cleaning the sides of my nail to make sure that I get the excess gel polish off, because you don't want that to dry into your skin because you can have an allergic reaction to the product. To apply your polygel, you're going to need alcohol. I prefer 91 proof, but as long as it's at least 70 proof, you're good to go. And your polygel of choice, which I'm going to be using Modelones today. I'm also going to be using these rose gold flakes to do my design today. And I'm going to do an overlay with this Saviland clear builder gel. This is the brush I'll be using today. It's a size 16. I got this off of Amazon, I believe. Again, I'll put the link in the description below for you guys if you're interested in purchasing it. Because the nails are super long, I like to start with one long bead to begin with. Then I dip into my alcohol, or you can use a slip solution. It's just to make sure that you're able to smooth the polygel without it sticking to the brush, which can be a little bit annoying, to be honest. But let me prepare you guys. This process takes me forever. I'm so a perfectionist and I'm a little obsessive when it comes to doing my nails, so I can find myself going over the same nail over and over and over again until I feel that it's perfect enough for me. So just bear with me. It's pretty funny how obsessed I am with this technique. If you find that this particular step takes you a while, don't beat yourself up. Trust me, it's not that serious. And you'll get it over time. I've been doing this for maybe a year and I still have hiccups and I still get stuck on certain techniques. But you have to just push through and just keep going. You'll get there. Trust me. The most important things are to take your time, have confidence in yourself, never give up, and most of all, have fun. So back to the nails. So what I like to do is I like to start smoothing the sides first. I know some people like to start at the cuticle, but I've learned over time that somehow, no matter how thick or how loose the polygel is, it tends to melt into my cuticle really quickly. So as you can see, I'm smoothing the sides first and I'm working my way towards the cuticle. Once I'm satisfied with how it's looking, then I'll start working the cuticle slowly, making sure not to get too close to the cuticle. You don't want the polygel to sit on your skin. You want to stop it right before the cuticle begins. I'm adding another bead of polygel because it's not thick enough for me. The nail is sort of translucent and I'm not going for that effect. I really want it to be opaque as possible. So I'm going in with this second bead, and again, I'm going to smooth the sides first, and then I'll smooth the cuticle area. So now I'm going to let you guys watch while I finish this step. So now here's the fun part. We're about to add the rose gold flakes to the nail. What you want to do is get a base coat. Draw whatever design you like, however you want to place your flakes, and then place your flakes where you want them to go. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's cute. That's what we're going for, cute. Once you get everything placed the way you want it, you want to cure the gel coat because we're going to be encapsulating the flakes to make sure they're protected. So the three middle nails are all going to be encapsulated, and the ring finger is going to be similar to the pointer finger. It's just the design is going to be a little different. I don't think I've formally introduced myself to you guys. This is Naileditbyke, and I've created this channel as a safe space for beginners who may or may not be comfortable with their craft. So if you're like me and you love nails and everything beauty, stick around and hopefully you'll enjoy yourself. I thank you guys for joining, and I welcome any questions, comments, or suggestions. Now, before adding the clear builder gel, specifically Saviland's brand, you have to apply a base coat in order for the builder gel to adhere to the polygel. If not, you'll just end up with a sloppy mess and it will never cure. Now I'm creating the design for the ring finger, which is similar to the pointer finger, but I wanted to do something a little different with this one. The middle finger is going to be an ombre. I'm going to use the same poly gel that I use on the base of each nail, and I'm going to blend that in, and I'm going to keep the tip clear. Again, this is going to be encapsulated with the clear builder gel. Moving on to encapsulation. Before adding your builder gel, make sure you have your base coat. If you do not apply your base coat, the builder gel will not cure properly. The key to preventing bubbles is you don't want to dig your brush in. You want to scoop out the amount of builder gel you're going to use, and when you're applying it to your nail, you don't want to smash down on a nail. You want to lightly hover over the nail, and in a zigzag motion, allow the builder gel to glide effortlessly from cuticle to tip. If builder gel isn't your thing and you think it's too messy, you can always use a clear poly gel, which will give you the same effect. Just use your favorite clear poly gel and you can still achieve this look. Me personally, I chose to use this particular product because I wanted to see if I can get a more transparent look. I don't know, for some strange reason, when I use poly gel, it always end up looking a little foggy, which I'm not too fond of. But I mean, everyone has their own personal preference, so whatever you decide to use is fine. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make sure that you guys are following along and you're understanding everything that I'm doing detail for detail. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. So what I'm doing now is I'm cleaning the nails after curing. After using certain poly gels and also builder gel, it leaves a really sticky residue. So you want to use alcohol to try to remove that. I'm going to be using Makartt's 80 by 100 grit nail file to do my shaping. For this part, I really don't like using my e-file because I tend to shave off too much of the poly gel. If you're an expert with using an e-file, go for it. I tip my hat. But for me personally, I prefer to use a hand file so that when I'm shaping, I can be as precise as possible. So guys, I just realized that I did not record the footage of me shaping all of my nails. I only captured the thumb. So if you guys would like to see a detailed video on how I shape these nails, please let me know in the comments. I decided to do the thumb and the pinky in matte and the 3 design nails with a clear coat. So I'm gonna go ahead in with my cuticle oil so I can spruce it up so it don't be looking all beat up, you know. So here's the finishing look. They're so pretty. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you're notified every time I upload new content. Thank you guys. Bye.